Better than that lemon cookie.
All right, guys. What is up? We are back. It is the third place. I don't know what Adam was talking about. Lemon cookies. Better than that.
I think they were talking because they just caught up to the point where you were talking about. I ate that so fast.
Oh, okay,
You know,
okay. Because
whatever.
of delay. Yes.
Yeah.
This is the third place round. After this series, we will be getting into the finals, and we can't do the noise for this one.
No, because there are 410 opponents in this game.
We are back by doing the iRobot 6.0. Unfortunately / fortunately, these players rolled it, and it goes like this: all AI must die before attacking opponent's base, or if you die to an AI first, you lose.
Yeah.
Last time, somebody died. They lost.
Yeah, that happened.
Yes. Yes, it did.
For the first time ever.
In fact,
like that's out of all the times we've done this, that was the first time that ever happened, and it wasn't like at first we thought, oh, we laughed a little because he got attacked, and we were like, oh, he almost died, and then the computer went away. Then he took like 3 Zerglings and ran into the other AI's base, like next to his.
Yep.
And provoked that AI, and that AI was like, oh really? You think you're gonna roll in here with like 3 Zerglings and get away with that shit? And then you just went in and absolutely destroyed him.
So I got a quick story to tell before I do. Let's introduce the players. Starting up here in the top right, we have Miko, and in the bottom right-ish, we have Iron Rule. So Iron Rule got Zerg, which can be a little bit tricky against these very powerful AIs, but nonetheless, so about poking the bear.
Yes.
With the stick or throwing the apple or whatever analogy you made.
Yes.
That reminds me of, remember junior high school where...
Which part?
Well, remember a buddy of ours that lived on the street, I won't say his name.
Okay.
But he went, I don't even know if you were, I think you were in the school at that time. But regardless, he went in and he got into a fight with this guy, right? And this guy was... He wasn't like a big
bottom
tough...
floor of the...
Yes.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
So he wasn't... Yeah. So he wasn't like the biggest dude, but he was a fighter. He was a scrapper, right? Like this guy, it wasn't even about that. It was that this guy was one of those guys who had 0 to lose in life. That was what made him scary. He was one of the guys that, everybody you go to school with, there's always the one person, and where we went to school, there were several. There were a lot.
He was one of these people that, and to be honest, on the ladder of people that had the least amount to lose, he might have been near the top, if not at the very top. I mean, this guy was like going on 30 years old, still in junior high, because he had failed for just beating the living shit out of everybody every day.
Biggest boss of the day.
Story.
So yeah, anyway, he was downstairs on the bottom floor. There's 3 levels of the school. Or no, 2 levels. 3. Was there? Yeah, okay, that's
3.
right. Yep.
Yeah, it was 3.
Yeah, the library was on the 3rd floor.
New biggest boss of the day.
Shit, I'm hearing biggest bouses go off like crazy. So he was on the bottom floor, and I don't even remember what the fight was about, but the buddy of ours, he's not a scrapper.
It was a girl thing.
It was it a girl? Okay,
Yeah.
Probably was.
Yeah.
He wasn't a fighter. Like he's no bitch or anything like that.
No.
But he just wasn't a fighter. It's just I don't know how else to put it. So anyway, they ended up squaring off, and he gets beat up. He gets knocked down. He gets pretty banged up actually.
He got fucked.
He got fucked up.
Like,
so,
it was bad.
So anyway, it was over, and this guy was done beating the shit out of him. And so the guy's walking away, and I mean, these hallways are very narrow, and there's like these lockers on each side, so it's like, it's almost like a single file hallway. It felt so narrow.
Yeah,
Maybe,
there was enough for 2 of me side by side.
That's it.
Yeah.
So these guys, my buddy is laid on the ground, he's fucked up. The other guy's walking away like, yeah, it's another victory won. The teachers are coming, like, you guys need to get the fuck out, like, you guys need to bounce, the principal's coming downstairs. And so my buddy decides to get up, all busted up, bleeding and shit.
He was fucked.
And he did this one. He went. He actually made that noise.
That was the noise that happened.
That was the noise. And the guy who beat him up was walking away, and he went and kicked him in the back of the leg, and then dude turned around and smashed him so hard and then smashed his face off lockers, and then smashed his face off pavement.
Yep.
Multiple times to the point where the hospital came.
Yeah, the hospital. He
Ambulance. He had a concussion so bad that he
got-
was out of school for months.
Yeah, he got really fucked up because, like, I mean, when he kicked his leg and the guy turned around, and again, it wasn't the punches because the guy that he was fighting was not like a big,
he's not a
strong
huge dude. No.
But when you're already kind of fucked up and you get punched a couple more times, your body is whatever.
Yeah.
And he was just throwing his head off of every surface he could find.
Yeah, it was scary.
Lockers, floor, wall, locker again, floor, locker, floor, locker,
it was
wall.
bad, bro.
He was playing
It was
Simon
bad.
Says, you know, like the thing where it was like the lights come on and you have to do the same pattern. It's like beep, 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 beep. It was like the wall lit up and then the floor and then he was like, oh!
Yep.
Ding, 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 ding. Except it was with his head. And then yes, the concussion's so bad. I mean, he was
messed up.
One of the worst life choices I've ever seen.
Yeah, and he could have just taken the beating and just been done with it.
No.
And it still would have sucked, but he had to go back. So that was like the last
The last time we did
iRobot 6.0, where he went back to the computer and he poked it with a stick, and then the computer came over and said,
the computer
"Okay,
played,
now you die."
The computer said, you know, it played Simon with his head off the pavement.
Now we have an epic fight right now between Iron Rule and Cheater 8. I mean, this fight is for the ages while we're sitting here.
Back and forth between the ramps.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is with this map, everything is in close proximity, so basically, whoever takes a natural has got to fight to the death.
Yeah, it's all been that battle for that, and it's gold, so I mean, that is a big advantage.
Yes, sir. And the worst part about this is for Iron is, okay, sure, he's managed to take out a computer now, a cheating computer on top of that. But on the flip side, he is now crippled. And look at these other AIs. I mean, if these things decide to go down and attack right now, he's donezo.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Miko is sitting back pretty on 2 base. He's building up an army. He's got the Immortal load, a few sentries, a few stalkers. So he's building up, and he's just waiting. Oh, it looks like Orange, though, is having enough. He is having enough. The fungals, if he could land like 2 big fungals, this is just rip.
Does he even need the fungal?
I don't even think he
There's
no.
like 6 units there.
Yeah.
I mean, he could hit a fungal, and it would help. But I mean, shit, that's like getting attacked by an 85-year-old man with a cane, and you come in with a sledgehammer. I mean, that do you need the sledgehammer? No.
Not
Will it
really.
be more? Will it be effective? Absolutely.
Sure it would.
At 110%.
Yep.
But is it necessary?
No.
Probably not, because he's an 85-year-old man. You just beat the shit out of him. You hit him once or twice and he's gone.
And it's done.
It's done. Until he gets up and goes, hey!
Kicks you in the back of the leg.
And then you have to play
And then you
Simon
finish
with his head off the walls and the floor.
Okay, well, this is actually a good position here for Miko. He can basically infinitely force field this ramp if he wanted to. He's got 4 sentries, full health. I mean, he's got
There's
force
so
fields
much
for
on this
days.
map right now. Your computer is going 3
It's dying.
frames a second.
Oh yeah, it's dying. It really is dying. I'm actually gonna
Turn it down to high.
yeah. Just when you're streaming and there is everything on this map.
Oh,
That actually,
I think it's because it's in the middle of changing all the graphics over.
Game paused.
okay. I was getting a lot of lag there too.
Yeah.
Maybe that couldn't have been from what I was doing.
I don't think so.
That was weird.
That was a little fucky.
Maybe it was.
Oh, wait.
Enter, yeah. Say, try. All right, here we go. That was really weird. Maybe it was just coincidence that it
I
started
think that was coincidence.
lagging the moment we changed our graphics.
Yeah.
Game resumed.
Man.
Or not.
Whoa, dude. Oh my god, it's a slideshow.
But it's not, it's weird because it's not like 3 frames a second.
No, it's like
also slow motion.
I don't know if these guys are still experiencing this kind of lag,
This is the
Oh
craziest.
my god.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I mean, we've done this match before,
and it hasn't been a problem.
with no problems.
Wow, and it doesn't look like Miko is going to survive this anyway. Look at the army. That cheater 5. I mean, maybe they're such cheaters that they're lagging out.
They're drop hacking the game.
Yeah. Well, at least this guy, Iron Rule, just gets to kind of sit pretty here. I thought Miko was in a good position, but apparently not. Yeah, this is kind of like the lag that we had before we even changed. Just kind of all happened at once. It's very bizarre. But both players are dealing with it, so...
yeah, nobody's complaining. I mean, this is a great advertisement for Microsoft's PowerPoint. We are getting all of the slides forever right now.
Holy tits.
Like that just
This has actually never happened.
this is just tanking out like real bad, and for no reason that I can think of. Can I just alt tab for you real quick?
Yep.
Go to your performance tab.
Nope.
It's not us.
It's not us. We're only 30% usage.
So
Well, we may have to do a rematch of some sorts, because I don't think it's very fair that Miko just got face rolled when force fields are so important in this case.
it might be because it's whatever the weakest link in this game is, so one of their computers just can't handle all of the AI.
Ah, that could be it.
And so to keep the game at the same pace for everybody.
Yeah, it's going. You can't fault him for this.
No.
That's just the way it is. I'm gonna see what happens when he leaves the game. Just to see.
Yeah.
Just to see if it's him
Or the other guy.
or the other guy,
It's not us.
or if it's just the fact that it's just too many. Let's gotta wait for him to leave. Oh, he left game. Okay, still going. All right, so.
Well, I don't know how it could be us. We're only at like 30. He left.
That's weird.
That's really fucking weird because we are literally at.
Let me see. Let me see here. I don't know. Maybe it was because I changed.
No, it was already shit in the bed anyway.
Yeah, it was.
And this isn't like.
It just got really bad real quick. Well,
Yeah, no, it's not. That's okay then.
well, we're gonna pretend that game never happened.
Yeah.
And I guess that'll be sort of a bonus cast. At
Welcome.
least you guys get a story out of it.
Technical alpha.
Well, this has just never happened before.
No.
So
No.
there's not.
I'm gonna blame it on the patch
Sure.
because it can,
Sure. Why
and
not?
it seems like the more likely scenario.
Well, we will see you guys in just a moment.
We'll be back.
Stizzles. Stay stizzy. Stizzle?
Sit.
Sit. Stizzle?
See, now you've
Stay
said
tight
it.
or
Now,
sit,
now
sit
you
tight, sit tight, stizzle.
sit.
Stizzy.
Tizzy.
Sit tizzy. Sit
Tizzity. 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 Tizzity.
Tizzity.
Tizzity.
Sit
So
tizzity.
you've said it so many different fucking ways. Now you're making me second guess what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
After this gong show.
Sit tizzity.